If you or someone you know and love have been diagnosed with a mental health condition like schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder, this episode is for you. Hi, I'm Brother Craig for Will of a Warrior. This is a Battlefield of Faith podcast. And here we talk about faith in Jesus Christ. And if you've been diagnosed with something as terrible as schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder, there is hope. Now, I've had it for 30 years. Originally diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic, and then later on diagnosed as a schizoaffective disorder. And you can work, you can live a good life, but it takes effort. You can't just be laying on the couch all the time. Yeah, I heard of a work program with a local mental health mental retardation center, and they had a work program that started with a basic job like picking up trash on the side of the road from get paid, and then after that job was over with, I moved up to another job. Then I worked at a grocery store for it ended up being about 8 years of working in the grocery store in the meat market, and then later on, and all this time I'm doing all this, I'm going to church. I go to a Pentecostal church where we speak in tongues and we believe in miracles. And I always wanted that miracle. I wanted that instant miracle. I wanted to get prayed for, go up to the front of the church and get prayed for and get healed. And but that didn't happen that way. God is working through me, my healing, through taking care of myself, taking the medication like the doctor prescribes, getting the rest, and doing this all the way the doctor wants you to do it. You gotta take it medicine every day, and if you get off your medicine, you might up go to the hospital. You might think, oh, I feel fine, I don't need the medicine anymore, or just say you might make you want to believe that just by faith, you're healed, and if you have that kind of faith, that's really interesting. But mental health is a very serious condition. Your mental health is a very serious thing to take into consideration. Now, your brain is an organ, and like anything, like your liver, your kidneys, your heart, you got to take care of your brain, and medication will help the condition of schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder. And I was able to get work. I turned in applications everywhere. Nothing was happening. So I went to the Permian Basin Community Center, or the local MHMR here in Odessa, Texas, and they were able to give me where I was working as picking up trash on the side of the road and things like that, and it progressed. And when I was going to church, I was helping out in kids ministry. Now, I was a really shy person. I was quiet, but they had a solution for that. They had me in a dog suit, put myself in a dog suit, and I was able to get in front of 200-300 kids and help tell a story, And throughout the years, I was able to take the dog mask off and be different characters. And then I went to different churches and I actually began to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. But mental health is a very serious thing. You got to constantly make sure you have enough medication, you get enough sleep, you stay off drugs and alcohol. Here at Will of a Warrior, I'm trying to reach out to people I'm trying to offer help, suggestions, how to live a successful life and have faith. I've preached at churches quite a few times, and I'm going to a Toastmaster club. I'm trying to get better at public speaking, and you gotta have a dream, a desire to live, because all that experiences with mental health conditions like schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder can drain you. The depression can make you feel bad and like weighted down, and you gotta have a tribe, a church that will pray with you, that understands what you're going through. And I just want to So stay tuned for more podcasts. I got a new look in my podcast this today. You know, I got a new light. I got I was trying new things because I want to reach people. And if you want to order my books on Amazon KDP, my best-selling book is Whispers in the Sanctuary, and it's $10. And if you'd like to donate to this ministry, help me get some more electronic stuff for the ministry. It's at Buy Me a Coffee. It'll be in the link. There'll be a link to it. You know, you can any size offering be really appreciated. But thank you for watching today's podcast, and I will see you next time here on Will of a Warrior here at the Battlefield of Faith podcast. Thank you for watching.